Hello again YouTube. Today we're going to be creating a very simple, very quick platformer, but it's quite effective. First off, we'll make our player sprite, and for this tutorial I'm just going to make mine a black cube, and I'll give you some eyes or something, and a little bit of a mouth. There we go. Perfect. And what we'll be doing is creating a very simple, actually no, not very simple, but it'll be simple enough to understand, but it will have proper animations and stuff like that. So let's get started. Also, we're going to need something for our player to stand on, so I'm just going to make a black block. Actually, we'll go for something a bit grey. Use the button eyes feature in Gamemaker, and turn it all the way up, all the way in, and give it not smooth edges. So there we go. Something just simple for us to stand on. Make that an object as well. J solid. Now make sure to tick solid. Now make another object called par solid, which is our parent object. And with this we don't have to do anything. It's just so whenever we collide with something that's parented to that, we don't have to set up a separate collision every time. Alright, we assign that sprite and our player sprite, and really quickly I'm going to make a idle. I'm going to have an idling sprite, which is him just standing there, probably breathing or something. Player sprite of him walking. SPR player falling. Sorry, SPR player jump. Alright, so I'm going to start with making my jump sprite. I'll do these really quickly. Actually no, I'll do them on camera. For the jumping, something basic, just like he has legs now from out of nowhere. And he does that, and then when he's falling, basically going to use the same sprite for his falling and jumping animation. Just going to make it a little bit easier and use less memory, which is what we want. That's good. Alright, okay. Next we need our walking sprite. I'm just gonna make mine oh, why is it weird. I'm just gonna make it go up, down, down, so he's just doing like a little hop or something. I'm not sure, but your animations and your art you can spend a lot more time on. For right now, what we're going to do, we're going to create a step event. In here, we're going to add some code. We're going to say, basically we're going to define our inputs. So what we want to do, we're going to say key left, that's our variable, and the variable will equal keyboard check. I'm going to use this is how you do it for using the letters, but if you want to use just the left arrow, you type in VK left, and that's how you would do that. Okay, I'm going to use the letters because I like it more. Key left, so when we want to go left we press A. I'm going to copy and paste this 3 times. Then we're going to have the player going to the right, and then the jump key as well. Change this to D to go to the left, and W for the jump. Now, type if place free x, y plus 1 pixel below us, gravity will equal 0.5, and then else, so if we are on the ground, gravity will equal 0. And now what we're going to do in here, because this will also say if we're touching the ground, we're going to do our jumping in here as well. I'm going to say if, and what this is, instead of writing keyboard check every time, what we can do now, we can just type key jump, key jump, and it's basically the same, but it's just shorter. What we want to do, v speed equals -10. Alright, it's good. So now we should be able to jump. And also we want to set the max falling speed, or the max v speed. And we go if v speed is smaller than -10. Smaller than -10. V speed equals -10. Alright. Okay. We're going to call this gravity. And we want to do that. And then we want to do our movement right above that. Movement. Okay. So we're going to say if key left. If key left and place free x, y, and we're going to say x minus 4. X minus equals 4. Okay, then else if, I'm going to just copy this part and paste it in there. So if key left and place free x equals y 1, say x minus equals 1. Okay, and that's how you move to the left. Now, moving to the right, we're just going to change this one, this variable, to make it a plus in both of these, and a plus in both of these. Now if I'm going too fast, do let me know in the comments. But yeah. Alright, so now what we should have a very, very simple movement. And that's good. Now all we really have to do is, well, I hope all we really have to do is animations. Just, okay. Just make a little thing to jump around on, a pole and a thing. Oh, also, one more thing, if you go back into your player, and where jumping is, go and place free x, y, minus 1, which is actually above us, so that makes sure we can't jump into blocks if we're under them. Okay, oh, I did not add the player. Now, add in the player. Hopefully this works. Oh no, we did not add any collisions. Yeah, there we go, he falls straight through. With the player, collision with obj solid. I'll say move contact solid. Direction is the direction we're going, and speed is the v speed. And the next line I'm going to set the v speed to equal 0. Okay, now should be able to play this fine. Alright, see, there we go, we can move around, we can jump, and we can move right up to the sides. Oh, but we can't jump under here, and we can jump around. That's good. Now for the animation part, I do believe there's a glitch if you land right on the corner. Or maybe may have already fixed it. Yeah. Oh well. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at the player. I don't know why he's not. Key left, place 3. Ah, this is still key left. This should be key right. Sorry about that. Maybe he should, yeah. He should move right up to the sides of blocks, yeah, there we go. It works. To the left and to the right as well. Alright. Okay, next what we're going to do is we're going to do our animations. So we're going to find where we did our left movement, and we're going to say image x scale equals -1. Basically that's going to flip our image to the left because it's already facing the right. Now we don't need to do it there as we do need to do it there as well, and also set the sprite index. So changing our sprite to the walk sprite, and then image speed equals 0.4. You may need to play around with the speed just to get it right, but mine's it's only like a 3-frame animation, so do that for both of them, just copy and paste. But then we want to change the image x scale variable to just 1 because we want it to face to the right, so it keeps it the way it is. That's all we have to do for there. And jumping, we have to create a variable called in air and set it to false. Basically what this will do, we'll use it for our jumping animation. Just going to put down here, I'm just going to say anim, and we're going to say if in air equals true. So if we're not touching the ground, and v speed larger than 0. So if we're going, if it's smaller than 0, we're going down. So I'm going to set image speed equals 0, image index equals sprite index equals SPR. We want the jump, and then we want image index. Now if we go to our sprite, we made the falling sprite the second one, so it would be image 1. So image index equals 1. Alright, then we say else if, copy this and change that to larger than, so we're going in air equals true and v speed smaller than 0, so we're going up in this one, so that would be 0. Okay, now in this one we want to make it pretty much the same, but we'll change this to 1. And so basically that should work, but there's one more thing we need. There's a few more things. We need to set the sprite index equal SPR player idle, so when we hit the ground we turn back into the idling sprite. And in the step event we want to also go where gravity is, in air equals true, because there's an area underneath us, so we're not on the ground. And here we're going to set the area, the in air, to false. And oops, what's happening? Also I'm going to go to the idle sprite. I'm just going to make him do a little up and down thing, just so it looks like he's idling. And to this create event 0.2, the image speed, step. Okay, now if we hit the ground, set our v speed to 0, image index, image speed equals 0.2. Okay, that's if this doesn't work, I'll pause the video and I'll show you what I changed. Okay, yep, okay, so we're glitching into the ground a little bit because we're changing sprite, and that sprite is bigger than the jump and idle sprite. So what we're going to do, set this to full image. Yep, rectangle full image, and we're going to get this sprite, resize the canvas, and we'll untick this, and we'll make the height, we'll click the up arrow, I'll make the height about 34. That gives it 2 pixels space, just so it can respond to what's happening. Alright, let's test it out. Alright, good, we're not getting stuck anymore. There's our animation. When we go left and right, we can jump, and when we're in the air, we can't change our sprite to the moving sprite, which is good. See, we've got the jump and then the fall, now the moving. Yep, and it switches direction, which is good. But you'll see if I let go of the movement, he'll keep doing his animation, and we don't want that to happen. So if we go to here, we're going to make 2 more variables. Call them key left rel and key right rel, and put it here, release, and release. Alright, so I put down here if key left rel, key left released, I'm going to say image speed equals 0, equals 0.2, sprite index equals SPR player idle, and oops, I think that's all yeah, that's all I have to do. And we change this to key right released, do the same thing, and now should be all working, except let me show you. When you press left and right at the same time, what's going to happen is he's not going to move, and that's not what we want. We want him to move, and you'll see now that when we let go, he'll stop and he'll do the idle animation, which is good. Okay. We're going to fix that problem with the... I'm sorry if this video is pretty long. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. Yeah, if they're both pressed at the same time, that's not going to work, so we're going to add another and, say not, which is an exclamation mark, which means like it's not doing that, not right. So not pressing the key right as well. And we're going to copy and paste this to the left movement, then down here where it's the right movement, we're going to change this to left. And we're going to copy that, paste it here, and that should fix that problem as well. Alright, so let's test it out. Alright, let's see. Can move, animation's still working. Yep, now, if I press left and right, he's not even going to move. If I press them both at the same time, he's not even going to animate. There we go. Sometimes he will though, because that's just me not pressing at the right time, the exact same time. Alright, I hope this helped you. And that's all for this tutorial. See you next time. If you have any comments or have any problems, leave it in the comment section below. And I'll see you next time. Bye.